You cannot solder without flux. So let's say you have a hot soldering iron and you have your solder and you have your rheostat and you turn your iron on and it's nice and hot and you're ready to solder and you want to melt the metal, and you can melt this metal, it's going to melt, but it's not going to stick to wire, it's not going to stick to other metal, anything, because you don't have flux. Flux works by removing the oxidation on your base metal, which would be, let's say we're using copper wire, which is one thing we use a lot when soldering, or silver plated wire, and you're going to take a little flux brush, which looks like this. This is just like an acid brush. You pour some flux into a small container. You never pour it into the lid. You never dip into the lid or dip into the bottle. You always want to use a separate container. You take your designated flux brush. This is only ever used for flux. Then once you use it for that, you don't use it for anything else, not for painting, not for other crafts, only for soldering. You dip it in there, you're going to coat your metal, and then you can solder. Then you can take that soldering iron, hold it against this solder, and it's going to melt.